I remember. Well, I can't say that the impact of Jedi Knight. I don't know what the impact of Jedi Knight was on the rest of society. To me, how old was I? I don't know. 10, right? 12. I know I played it too late. I might have played it into high school a little bit. I was big in it in junior high, 8th grade at least. Um, hard on Jedi Knight in 8th grade. Well, Jedi Knight was the second game in a series called Dark Forces. Dark Forces 1 was like a Doom clone. Check that out. That's a different story. Dark Forces 2, forgot what did they use, like Unreal or something. Anyway, it's a polygonal engine, more advanced. The thing, the big, so it had a good campaign. You play I'm trying to remember the story. It's been like 30 years, but basically, your dad's like a Jedi, was a Jedi, and your all I know is there's a lot of guns involved, and you're not the typical Jedi, and that was cool. So that's what I liked about that game, and it was not attached to Star Wars proper. No Luke Skywalker, no Han Solo, none of that. Um, which was cool. And then in the other Star Wars Dark Forces games, well, in Jedi Academy, they included Luke Skywalker, and they start including all the other movie characters later on. I don't. Uh, I wasn't down with the. I don't know if they had movie characters in the first Dark Forces, but I didn't like it when Luke Skywalker showed up in Jedi Academy. I liked Dark Forces to kind of be on its own, but that's a different story. Um, I really enjoyed the single player. There's like 10 guns. You have a handful of laser machine guns, like a stormtrooper rifle. You have this repeater which shoots fast, and it would shoot in a pattern of 3, like a diamond, if you press the alternate function. All the guns had an alternate function. There was a gun called the concussion rifle, which shot a big old ball of plasma which would explode, and it would just like shoot a cloud as its alternate function, so you could use it up close without hurting yourself. It had a crossbow, the laser crossbow that Chewie used. I think the game was great. They had multiplayer, which I played on MSN Gaming Zone. I was all about that multiplayer. I would get in there with a just lightsaber group, and we would just play lightsabers. And I remember I watched Gladiator, and that night played till I got to 100 points, which is a lot of 100 kills. That's a lot of kills when you got 4 players. That's all we had was 4. There was a lot of hacking on the game, so people would have like machine gun concussion rifles with infinite ammo, infinite force power with like rapid fire force destruction, which would take down half your health and shields if it hit you. So these guys would, or they would just insta kill you over and over and over. The game was rotten with hackers. Regardless, I want this game to come back. And I forgot to mention, there were force powers like destruction with a fireball, there was lightning, there was grip, you choke people, deadly sight, which would just like make steam come out of people. some of these powers would be turned off in the multiplayer. Um, they would have deadly sight turned off. They would have grip turned off usually. There's force jump. There's force speed. Things like this. So, yeah, fantastic game. My fear is that Disney. So I want them to make a new Jedi Knight. I don't think Disney can do it right anymore. They ever since The Last Jedi, I kind of gave up. They did such a bad job with that movie. Like, what a terrible movie. So, like, in everything they've done after, it's been garbage. So I'm over, like, I just can't trust them. And if they try to remake Jedi Knight, it's going to be a flop. If they're going to try to, like, you know, make some show out of it or whatever they do with it, it's going to be bad. If they want to do anything with it, just put it out again. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. Bring back Jedi Knight without ruining it. I would just say, put it back up, Disney. Put it back up. Make it work in 4K. Just do the minimal thing. Make it functional online multiplayer. We all need that, please. Online multiplayer, God, that would be the best. The same menus as the original. Just keep it as close to the original as you can, and then think about a remake. But I just want to play it again. I want to play it online again. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm a big fan of Jedi Knight, and I won it.